What's up, guys? Day 29 of the stream. Oh, look, I just got my own notification. Day 29. What are we doing today? We are obviously going to do some leetcode. Pulled up the daily here. I gotta sign in. Huh. Alright, we're back. Obviously gonna do the daily, then try to figure something out from there, probably one or two more problems. And then I have some plans to start off the poker Texas Hold'em. I think it's Texas Hold'em. Poker project that's gonna be in Java. So lots to do. Still on the new keyboard too. I'm loving this thing. It feels so good. But I still am pretty slow. Just because it's a split keyboard, it's a little bit different than what I'm used to. Yeah. Don't think I have any other updates. Yeah. Still haven't gotten an OA anywhere. Some people are like one or two people were like, how do you not have a job? I don't know. I apply to things and then I just get ghosted. Trying to keep my spirits up though. So one day I'll get even an interview. We'll see. You are given two zero-indexed integer permutations a and b of length n. A prefix common array of a and b is an array C such that C of I is equal to the count of numbers that are present at or before the index I in both a and b. Return the prefix common array of a and b. A sequence of n integers is called a permutation if it contains all integers from 1 to n exactly once. Okay. Okay. So we pretty much are just, is it not just like we're checking I need to think first, so allow me 30 seconds to think. I'm thinking right now, as we traverse, say this is A, and this is B, we pretty much keep sets for each, I think. And then as we go through, we have our prefix array C, right? Command Z. We then are like computing this and this. And we can start C off with an extra element 0 to begin with, because the thing we should be doing is on each check, we check, hey, is the current ith position, like, is that in the two sets? Or like if we're checking the b ith position, we check is it in the A set, and vice versa for A. And then if it is, we remove it from that set and do 1 plus the previous. I think that's fine. I think that's a pretty good idea of how to do this. So let's cut it up. So first we're going to need our C. Yes, it's pretty good. What's up, Lauren? Where is my brackets on this keyboard? There it is. Then star, length, where's my parentheses in this keyword? Very close. I should actually just do n equals length of A. A and B are the same size, right? Yeah. But it should be n plus 1. I've only been doing like monkey type, so I'm still really bad with the parentheses stuff. What's up, John? Hope you're not a Vikings fan. They're playing like my Steelers versus Ravens. Okay, I'm a Bears fan, so I'm more than used to getting brutalized on live TV. I'm more so just watching because I love football. But yeah, they were getting destroyed, so I was like, I might as well just start streaming, because unless a miracle happens, then that's not happening. Do monkey type with punctuation with Safarian. I should at some point, but I'm just trying to get used to the keyboard, like the feel for it, and then I'll go through the punctuation. I'll only have it for a day. For Chicago, you're telling me. Okay. So what did I say? I want sets for both of them. Do I want sets for both of them? Yeah, because I need to be checking if it's in. So I need that fast lookup, I think. This will be B. Right, and then we just go over for A, B, and zip. A, B. I need to do this, to be honest. Dude, it's helpful. Streaming every day, like, commits you to it. Keep going. Thank you, man. I think this is how you do zip. I haven't really done it extensively, but it seems like probably the best. Oh yeah, I also need to set C of 0. Oh, that one. C of 0 equals 0. Oh, I can't use zip because I need to reach back. Shit. For I in range. Or do I do the same range? I think I can do the same range, actually. And then just index into it differently, I think. So I need to add an enumerate. So now we need to do now we need to pretty much do the check between the two, and then at the end we'll do the reach back. So the check will be if B is in the A set, then we remove it from the A set and add 1. And if A is in the B set, then we remove it from the B set and add 1. Count equals 0. Holy shit, I'm so slow on this keyboard. Count equals 0. if A in B set, then B set dot remove A, and then count plus equals 1. Pretty much the same thing for B, but if it's in the A set, oh, and then we also need to handle adds. So else A set dot add A. Wait, what? Why did it copy that? Else B set dot add B. So it's pretty much just like we're checking if this number is in this set, and if it is, then we don't need to add it to the set because you already matched it, and we want to remove it from this one. And then else we just add it to the existing set of B. I think I like that. There's definitely a better way to do it, but I don't really care. And then C at, I think I plus 1. Right? Equals C at I plus count. I think, yeah. Makes sense to me. And then return C at 1 and everything else. All right, so we create sets for both of them. We then enumerate over and zip over both of them. Do this one in Java? I cannot right now. My Java skills are terrible. That's actually what the next project I'm doing is. Well, I'm trying to relearn Java. Okay. So we initialize our larger array. We set the first one to 0. And then C at I plus 1 is equal to the previous 1 plus count. And then our counting logic seems okay. If A is in the B set, so say we have 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2. If A is in here, we would remove it, but it's not, so A set becomes 1. If 3 is in that, it'd be change outs, but no, so 3 is there. Then we iterate through. Is 2 in the B set? No, so we add it to here. Is 1 in the A set? Yes, it is. So we then cancel out this and don't add it to here. We then move if 3 is in the B set, it is. So we don't add it here. We cancel that. If 2 in the A set, it is. So then we cancel it. I think that seems right. Let's try it. Nice. Nice. Who made that mess? If you're talking about this code, that's all me, baby. That's all me. Wonder what optimal solution is. Oh, you just make one for a frequency thing? Let's store the running frequency. That's a really good answer, actually. Because everything is an integer, you can just directly index it. Another ambulance. I feel like every time I stream, I get an ambulance. Because my code's that bad. God damn. Alright, so let's redo this actually. So yeah, we still need this. But then do you still have to iterate over it? Oh no, you'll just know at every point. You don't even have to reach back actually. Alright. Let's try graph problem. What do I do a dynamic programming problem? DFS or BFS? Dude, I'm a DFS dude. I've always been a DFS guy. Given n nodes, what is that outside? Given n nodes labeled from 0 to n-1 and a list of undirected edges, write a function to check whether these edges make up a valid tree. Note, you can assume that no duplicate edge will appear in edges since all edges are undirected. 0, 1 is the same as 1, 0. Okay. I actually want to do this in leetcode because it's they treat imports better. Graph valid. Oh, it's a premium. Okay, never mind. Okay. Write a function to check whether these edges make up a valid tree. Okay, I'm trying to remember what a valid tree is. I think it's definitely acyclic. I remember like looking at a PowerPoint slide. Is this the only property that it has to be acyclic? I know there's another property of like if let me just look up. Connected and acyclic. Yeah, okay. So what's the best way to programmatically know if something maybe hasn't been reached? Because it's pretty much we gotta just keep track of, is every node reached at some point? Like, is every node reachable? And then also, is there a cycle? I'm also trying to remember cycle detection. I know the cycle detection in terms of like the linked list one is you can use a fast and slow pointer. I remember there's also some algorithm that I'm forgetting. Is it just DFS? Why did I think it was something like an actual additional algorithm that I was supposed to memorize that I just didn't? So it's just keeping a visited thing. Okay. So yeah, it seems like we can just pick the first one and then DFS. Does it always come in a nice input of... No, it doesn't. I was thinking it was going to be like 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, but it's 0, 1, 2, 1. So we got to find a way to get all the neighbors of something. It's probably a waste of time. There's definitely a way to do it otherwise. But I think it'll be worth it to like have like 0 be a node and then map to neighbors. I think we make an additional class like the node class. I just don't know if that's worth the time and space though. No, it might be. Because else, like, what's the other solution? Is like on each time we would have to iterate through the entire edge list. Yeah, and then okay, so I think what I'm going to do is first iterate through the whole thing and build like a nodes thing. And our node is going to have the val and the neighbors. Yeah, and then we're going to DFS the first one. And pretty much just keep track of a visited thing. And then that's pretty much all the information we need, because if we visit something that's already been visited, then we know there's a cycle, right? I think. The adjacent node is visited and not the parent of the current node. How do we keep track of if it's the parent node, though? Oh, you just pass the parent? If not visited at I. Okay. So. There has to be a better way than building this thing, though. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's DFS. Oh, I guess you can call like... But does... Like, how does he determine neighbors is what I'm interested in. Because, like, that's the main thing I'm trying to think of right now is... I know you have to do the DFS and then check if it's a cycle and then check at the end if everything was visited. But I don't know how he determines neighbors off rip. Actually, I could just make a map. What are we coding? Unfortunately, my leetcode skills are bad, so doing leetcode for like probably another 20 minutes, 20, 30, and then making a poker simulator, or like a poker game pretty much in Java is the idea after. I don't know how successful I'll be, but it's gonna be the attempt. I just finished my bigger project, which was a new food, which has actually gotten like a lot of viewers. Like, if I look at the Google Analytics that I set up, thank God I set this up. 800? Not bad. Not bad. 30 minutes a day should be enough. See, it is if you're good. I am not. Unfortunately, I am not. Neighbors equals... How can I do this? I can do dict comprehension, right? I0 for I in range n. Seems fine. Do I believe that? I think I believe that. And then we can just iterate once, so for edge and edges. Actually, for parent neighbor and edges, right? I think that's syntax I can do. Neighbors at neighbor, or neighbors at parent. Actually, this needs to be itself a list. Right? Yeah. What do you want to work as? Personally, I'm still in my second year, but I wanted to do system architecture. That's really cool. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm also in my second year, and I've always liked low-level stuff, so like systems programming as well. But like, I was working on this website, which like originally was a CLI tool, and I made it a website, and like it's been pretty fun. So I don't know. I'm kind of open to absolutely anything, and then it's just see what I like, see what I don't like. I'm pretty much only applying to internships right now, so like, what am I trying to say? It's like, it's 10 weeks. You can do anything for 10 weeks even if you don't like it. Can I just do this? I'm not sure if I can. I don't know if I have to initialize this to a value or not. I'm going to try it like this and just see if it yells at me. There's a parent, would be dot append. Neighbor. Let's see what this turns out to be. This is obviously not something I would do during an interview, but I'm kind of just interested if this syntax even works. Zero maps to 1, 2, 3. 1 maps to 4, 2 maps to nothing. Cool. Cool. So this is exactly what I was expecting, which is very nice. I was making a website that is basically a gas map tracker that tracks the map prices using a map and compares all of the prices of the area. That's a really cool project, actually. Did I pick up any traction? I feel like it's like a pretty good use case. How did you get that data? Still making it? Oh. Are there like public APIs for that? I don't know. I'd guess, but technically you need an API? What do you mean technically? There is, but they aren't free. Ah, the continual problem of being a college student. I understand. I should also say, I don't know if John's still here, but he was so generous, and now like I don't have to worry about hosting costs for this website. So if you're here, John, thank you so much. I reply to you, but I don't know. So you can implement the same idea for like grocery stores, yeah, or shoes. I mean, yeah, it's like anything really cost comparison you want. Oh, John, yes, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate your support so much. Happy to help. Thanks, man. I really do appreciate it because now I like don't have to worry about hosting fees, which is lovely. Because it's going straight to that. Okay, now let's do this thing. So now we have the neighbors, which we can iterate over. How do we get a visited thing? We can just do... They're all indexable, so we can learn from the previous question and do just an array, right? Of negative ones. Yeah. Times the length of edges. One day I'm gonna get good at this fucking keyboard. That is not today. Okay. Def DFS. We need to take in parent. What is V? I hate when people don't name their things. So V is vertex. Adjacent, we don't need to pass. Visited, we do need to pass. Parent. Okay. So vertex, visited, parent. I guess I should do false here. The thing I'm trying to think of, I don't really know if this makes sense to me. If that, so it's just, but if it is the parent, why is that fine? Oh, because technically it's undirected. Yeah. Okay. Visited at vertex equals true. Or for neighbor in neighbors at vertex. If not visited, neighbor, then we're gonna visit it. Nope, that one. What's up, Caesar? What's up, man? How you doing? Leetcode makes me miserable. I switched to coding games and learning 3D modeling. I thought this preferred a lot. Yeah. Yeah. I feel you. Definitely my least favorite part of this industry, but you know, I want it bad enough, so I'm willing to sacrifice. Some other people, like, other jobs require much worse than this. Like, can you imagine having to take the bar or some fucking bullshit like that? Or like the 20 years it takes to become a doctor or something? Like, I'll take my LeetCode. Just got home today, got off the road after a 5-hour trip, and absolutely destroyed. Dude, I'm praying for you. Go take a nap, dude. Celebrate being home. Okay, so this will be neighbor, visited, vertex. I'd rather the bar, honestly. Really? That's shocking. Because, like, the bar is essentially the same thing. It's like, you're going to have to study every day for, like, a couple months, and then take the test, which is pretty much the interview. And then it's like, if you pass... I guess because the bar is, like, a one-time thing. And LeetCode is, like, technically, like, every job switch before you build, like, a trusted network that can just, like, you can just not even apply to jobs at that point. You, like, get pushed into it. I don't know. One-time thing, and at least it has something to do with the job. That's fair. That's a fair criticism. I don't know. I feel like they're so similar to me that I don't really know the difference. I feel like both aren't the best. Honestly, LeetCode will always be AIDS, but like sometimes, after some time, you can have some presence to skip the LeetCode stuff. Yeah. I mean, it's all just building up different skills. They might not be the most applicable skills, but like, skills are skills are skills, right? Competitive programming is awful. I agree with that. I don't have the brain that likes competitive programming. I got into software just because I like to build stuff. Full stop. Like, that's it. Any other thing, it's like... Any other part of the space, it's not really that interesting to me, you know? Like... I feel like even building a system is like so cool, but then doing random problems just to do random problems is like not super fun. 5 years on a LeetCode problem won't mean shit anyway. Yeah, pretty much. Got into programming because it's futuristic. Yeah. Do like making stuff, games, and websites. Exactly. Like, to me, like the reason I got into CS is because I was gonna be a mech-E. Like, going into my senior year, I thought I was going to apply to colleges as a mech-E. But then I, like, took an APCS class, and I was like, holy shit, this is, like, a lot of fun. It's, like, mech-E, but where you build stuff, but, like, on crack, because I can do it at any time of day. Like, I can build this whole thing by myself without any, like, huge tools or something. Like, I can just do it. I was granting the code, it took up so much time that I never actually code anything. Yeah. I mean, that's why I always do, like, maybe an hour of LeetCode and then, like, an hour of building shit. I try to keep the balance as best I can. And some days it's like I'm not even, like, I'm just not feeling it. So I just won't. You know? Some days are better than others. And, like, that's fine. We're humans. It's not that big of a deal. And because I felt like there were no jobs anyways, that's... That much I can feel you on. That is, yeah. I'm feeling it right now, for sure. It's day 29. I've probably applied to 40 or 50. Haven't even gotten an OA, so it's like, it's frustrating for sure. Building's great, but remembering algorithms. Yeah, exactly, Caesar. It's the same complaint everyone has about LeetCode, but like to some point, it's you see the thing on Twitter of like most people can't even do like an in-order traversal. It's like, did I have to memorize that algorithm? Like, no, you should be able to intuit some problems. But then there's other stuff that's like, I don't know, at a point of you just need to like build that muscle memory up to such a high extent to be able to do it within like 20, 30 minutes. I don't know. Hi, what's up, Microsoft? All you need is one man? That's why I'm still going. Yeah. That is why I'm still going. I don't really understand this. See people crying online about how messy. Yeah, I don't know whether to believe them or not. It's like that same. There's this one Instagram dude that like interviews master students, and they're like, "What does Malik do?" And they're like, "I've been doing C++ for 4 years, and I don't really know." And I'm like, what do you mean you don't know what Malik does? Like, what do you mean you don't know what Malik does? It's in the name, like memory allocation. You've been doing it for 4 years. I can intuit type into Codium or Google search that shit. On God. On God. But hey, here I am looking at for you in range capital V because they hate writing any semblance of variable names. This is just like the list of vertices, or the length of it. Crazy because I met more self-taught programmers with jobs than people with degrees that don't have a job. Yeah. I mean, like, to some extent, it's like, the degree doesn't fully matter. Like, I don't know. If I was really cracked in high school, and I was able to, like, get an internship or a job, like, there's a part of me that doesn't think I would have gone to Northwestern or, like, a college in general. Because a lot of the stuff I'm doing, like, there's some classes that are definitely applicable. But, like, some classes here I'm like, why am I even learning this? Like, it has nothing to do with what I'm going to try to do. But I'm doing it more for, like, trying to build a network. Obviously having a fun experience. I love Northwestern to death, so still having fun. Also, I have some classmates that are absolutely clueless. Yeah. I wouldn't have went to college if I had the knowledge already, for real. Yeah. It's tough to know, though, because, like, your whole life people push college. And it's, like, for a good reason. Like, college is, like, it can be great. But it's, like, if you're going into heavy debt for it, it's probably not great. If you already have some good knowledge, it's not really great. If you have a network, dude, if you already have a network, like, I don't know. Okay, I need to get back to this. Okay, yeah. I don't know why I'm, like, even looking at that. I know what I have to do. I'm kind of just, like, procrastinating. If DFS, I visited, parent will be -1, return. Would it not be return false? What are we? Oh yeah, it is. I'm right. List index out of range. I'll look at that in a second. I have some college, but most of my coding experience is self-taught. I didn't learn anything from professors. My classmates and coworkers taught me so much. Yeah, like that's, dude, honestly, I'm gonna be for real. The thing I want most out of, like, the reason why I want a job so bad is, like, obviously money to some extent, sure. But, like, internships, you don't make that much. I just want to learn, dude. I can't wait to, like, have any resemblance of, like, a mentor. Because I'm kind of just doing all this blind. I don't know anyone. Nobody's giving me direction. So it's a little bit tough. Like, you learn what you think you need to learn at a certain time, you know? Say most of what I learned was free code camp, yeah. Freelance, I have no clue about freelance. Coding is usually self-taught, yeah. Oh, good night, Caesar. Good night, man. What's up, Rohan? How's your night going? Actually, I want to check in on, what do I want to check in on NFL? Damn! I did not expect this, dude. What type of job are you looking for? Literally anything in the software space. I'll do backend, I'll try front end, do full stack, cloud. I just want to learn. Consulting, I don't know. I've never really thought about consulting because I want to build stuff. I feel like for consulting you don't build much. All right, how am I getting a list index out of error? List index out of range. Technical consulting is building? Oh, really? I didn't know that. Do you have previous experience working in software? No, not really. I mean, technically, like last summer I did, what did I do? Last summer I did like a startup through Northwestern, like a student startup kind of thing. It's like the only experience I have. Like technically it was full time over summer, but I don't know, like I never worked at like John Deere or something. That's a crazy company for me to say as like an example. I don't know why I said that. Let's say if you want software dev, just watch the free Harvard classes. I have. Or I don't know who you're talking to. CS50 though? That shit is gas. How am I indexing out of bounds? That's what I don't understand. It's like this n is 5. Oh, should this be... This should probably be false times n. Oy. Where's the run button? Yeah, CS50 is fire. I loved that. That was when I was like first learning Python too. I went through like the whole thing. Didn't buy the certificate though, because no chance I'm doing that. Okay, why am I returning false though? Applied a technical consulting job. I've been in consulting for 5 years. I'll try looking out for those then. It's also really hard to find consulting internships though. I feel like I rarely see that as like a title. Let's do a little print debugging because why not? My brain is not in this problem at all, by the way. This is like remarkably slow. Oh, what? Wait. Why is it even calling -1 as a valid parent? How does this? Whoa. Like if I add. I feel like you need this check. No? Nope. Oh, yeah. I'm looking at the solution. I guess I didn't need a map. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so same thing I did. UV and edges. Oh, I didn't add it backwards. Forgot it's undirected. Nope, that's not it. Why do you think you need an internship? Because it's only gets harder to get a job with no experience. At least from what I've read and heard from anecdotes from like juniors and seniors friends that I have. It's kind of that the earlier you can snag one, the better off you can be continually. It's like if I don't get one this year, then it's like I go into next year technically with the same amount of work experience. Obviously, I'll be better projects. I'll be better like as a programmer. I will improve. But it's the same thing of like I'll have like no experience. So it's still someone taking a bet on me. This is just a better DFS. Annoying. You considering unpaid internships? Like, yeah. I am, but actually, am I? I don't know. It's tough because I'd probably need it to be like a part-time internship then, because I have to pay for my housing like myself next year, so I do need to make money over summer to save for that. Like I have 2 jobs right now, like not exactly software stuff, but like 2 part-time jobs trying to make money, so I do kind of need to make money over summer. I don't know, depends. What jobs are you doing? I have a desk job on campus that I get about 10 to 12 hours a week in, and I try to pick up as many shifts as I can from like people that don't want them. That pays $14 an hour, I think. And then I have a part-time job doing like software hardware stuff for an audio startup in like Northwestern's close city. And that pays, I forget actually. Not a whole lot, but yeah, that's also about 10-ish hours a week. Students in college right now use ChatGPT and stuff for their coding assignments. Yeah, it's pretty common to use like Copilot and stuff like that. Anytime I do it, I try to like understand it, but sometimes, like, I don't know, in my Neovim, I turned off Copilot just because I want to like actually learn, even if I'm considerably slower than using it. What do you think of machine learning? Do you like it? I've actually yet to take an ML class, which is crazy because like I have machine learning and data science as my minor, but I need a stats class that's only available in fall quarter for us. So I need to wait till next fall to take it, and then I can take all the ML classes. It's definitely an interesting concept though. Like, I think. I like it as a concept. finish this problem and get out of here in terms of like LeetCode. This has been so unproductive. I can't even say that I have been trying my hardest in this. Aleph work? It should. Graduated right before Copilot and ChatGPT. I'm kind of jealous of that at times, because it is really hard. Like, sometimes mentally you just want to like get something done that you don't want to do. I feel like now that you're able to kind of just like fudge something, it's, I don't know. Codium rewrote a game class I'd written in 15 seconds. Yeah. It's just what happens in it, like with the LLM stuff. Sometimes it's just like too good. It's like, obviously a lot of the time you're gonna have to rewrite, go back, but it's so good at getting like so much of it done that I feel like to a point, like if I have it enabled, it's like hindering myself as someone that's, I'm new to programming. I've only been doing it for like less than 2 years, so I don't know. Do you like firmware? I've definitely worked on some firmware stuff. I'm doing that at my job right now. Actually, we're working with like DSPs. I think it's cool. I don't have too much experience with it. Little nugget, make sure you apply to different types of tech jobs. Yeah. I definitely should get on that. Definitely should. And thanks for the luck, man. Job? Nope. No job here, sir. No job here. No job here. I wonder if this will work without the length as a set thing. It does. Wrong answer. It doesn't. No worries, keep at it. I'm trying. You watched Ben Eater's series? I have, actually. Because I was a computer engineer for first year. And I loved all that digital signaling stuff. So because I'm moving more and more towards hardware. I'm going to show love. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, Ben Eater's series was fantastic. And I did a lot of, like, digital logic stuff like breadboarding and stuff like that. I thought it was really interesting. Okay, why is this here up for true, expected false? You need the visited thing, so we can add and all. Can I just say all visited? Is that syntax that works? Yeah, cool. I got a sweet professional gig currently, but still trying to make it into the big leagues. Yeah. Hey, best of luck, man. Also, fucking congratulations. I should say first, not best of luck. Like, getting anything into tech off rip is incredibly difficult. So I applaud anyone that can do it. Like, the first hump is the hardest, by far. Alright, let's be done with this. Yeah, I don't need that. Okay. So now, the goal is to always reject society and go start a farm. Dude, true. It's like those CEOs that have like, or not CEOs, but like programmers that are like, worked at Amazon 15 years. And then it's like Goose Farmer or something like that. It's so cool. Is that an engineer here? Speak of the timing. soft skills are just as, if not more important than the actual technical skills. I completely agree. I feel like I'm decent with soft skills. Like, actually above decent. It's hard to show soft skills before, like I can't even get an interview right now, so it's like, how am I supposed to show soft skills? It's a little bit tough. You built any interesting projects? I built a couple that I think are quite interesting. Most recently is this any food website. Through project, not leetcode. Yeah, you need pretty good soft skills to get bathrooms. This current project's like my dining halls on campus, the app to like get the information sucked. So I rewrote the whole thing to get the data quick. Like, if you can see fast load times, this is like all the items ever, because I also added like the ability to favorite items, and like look at the different dining halls, look at the different times a day, fuzzy find through this stuff, like, I don't know, search beef, get beef stuff. Yeah, that was probably the biggest one. What else did I make? I made a Python interpreter in C. It's not on this computer, it's on a different one. I'm trying to think what else. I made like an automated TikTok bot, scrapes Reddit stories, and then makes the videos and uploads them. I got an account with like 15,000 views or something total. I stopped doing it. But that's the other major project I have. Got around 5 at Google, but no, that's fucking crazy, dude. I'm not ready for all that. Okay. Now is the time that we brainstorm class structure. Oh, I meant to respond to my friend down here. Do you have a specific preference you're trying to get into? None at all. I am very not picky right now. I'm applying to anything as long as it's somewhat tech related. And I'm just gonna pray. Sorry, give me 1 second. Why does this keep popping up? Okay. So I need to look into yeah. I need to like remind myself all about Java. I haven't done Java in a minute. Stuff out there first you. Thanks, man. Thank you. I haven't done Java in a hot minute. And by a hot minute, I mean my senior year of high school was the last time I ever used Java. I think I set it up for NeoVim, but I also might just end up going to JetBrains, because I know NeoVim with Java is just not very good. I don't have anything here. Respect the grind, keep at it, you'll learn something. Hey, thank you, man. Subscribing as well. Thank you both. I appreciate you guys for stopping by and your kind words. Everyone's been so nice. It's like, it's easy to keep going when everyone's this kind to me. Alright, we need a new session. That's the wrong key. Gmax new dash s. Oh wait, no, I did. Did I not have a poker? I'm just now like seeing it in my brain. I do have a poker one. Okay, so did I make a thing for it? No. It's easier to win the lottery than landing a job in Indeed. Yeah. I mean, that's partially why I'm like streaming, is under the God prayer that like some recruiter sees this or something and offers me like an OA or an interview. That'd be so goated. 2 people did have offered me referrals to Amazon and Oracle, which like, once again, immense kindness. But those are also like 2 giga companies that like I'm not probably qualified enough to do. Definitely not bleeding edge work, but a highly employable stack. For Java, yeah. That was kind of the whole reason I'm doing a project in Java, is so I can have a project in Java on my resume. Because a lot of these job descriptions are like preference to have experience in Java, and I have nothing Java related except like technical skills Java. But like C#. Oh yeah. One of my friends is actually like freaky good at C#. Like he spent like the whole summer trying to learn it, which is like such a funny thing to spend a whole summer doing. Okay. To my call, I can just do this. It's so relatable to look at a black screen not knowing what the fuck to do. Yeah. Well, I gotta keep grinding, that's for sure. C# is just... yeah. I tend to agree. Okay. Chicago Tech Mixer event is at the end of the month? What is that? Chicago. I can spawn this. Oh, it's a startup thing? Do you mind me asking, are you fresh out of college? No, I'm actually a sophomore in college. So, still got a ways to go till I graduate. Alright, is everything JDTLS is... okay. Laugh at me all you want. I probably am going to have to be handheld through Java quite a bit. You have plenty of time? Yeah, I definitely do, but I gotta keep that sense of urgency for myself, because for a while, like, my entire freshman year, I didn't even apply to anything, which, like, did not serve me well. I should have tried applying to at least get used to, like, the emotional burden that it takes. You know? It's just no doubt out the side. So. Be real with me. Should I even do this in Java? Like, right now, I have a decision to make, and it's what language I do this next project in. I think my hand is kind of forced to try to do a Java project. I think it's the most plus EV thing. However, I don't want to. I don't like this language. No job offer as May 2024 guide. You'll get it, man. You'll get it. It's the project. It's going to be a poker simulator. So, like, basic CLI tool of how many bots do you want? Like, you fight 3 people. And then you get dealt a hand, and then obviously bet and stuff and all that. Does it require concurrency? No. Shouldn't. It'll be such a small game, it shouldn't. Try to tell a story on social networks and garner us following. Victor, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Trying my best, at least. Maybe use Unity with C#. If no multi-threading, avoid Java. Make it a cool game. Ah, shit. Do I C#? Literally the only reason I was thinking of Java is because so many internship applications, like, they say Java's like a preferred, that you know how to do it. Later. Good night, Victor. Thanks for stopping by. C# is best bet. Odinlang, Golang. I wouldn't mind doing this in Go, actually. I really liked Go. Shit. OCaml. I've heard good things about OCaml. The most functional I've done is one class at Northwestern is done in Racket, which is a Lisp language. Just trying to chat what's going on. I'm currently deciding, I want to make a poker simulator game because I'm starting a new project. And I'm trying to decide what language to do it in. I was thinking I was going to do it in Java because a lot of like internship application ones. Yeah. But smarter people are telling me to not do it in Java. I don't know. I guess the question to ask myself is, would this poker app even be good enough to put on my resume? And that is a question I don't really know how to answer. Rust or bust? Dude, I'm not doing it in Rust. That's such a waste of, like... The Rust is so overkill for a poker app. That's good. What's up, Flip? Yeah, that's fair. Do I rip it in Go again then? I don't know. Because I just did a Python project, so I have that one covered. I have TypeScript covered. I did the backend of Venue Food in Go. I don't know. It's hard to balance Vim and Java together. I'm confused. It would be. Currently, can consider that deleted. On Windows or Mac? I'm on Mac. I'm on Mac. Dude, why is this so hard to pick a language? I just don't know what, like, the most... Where's your IDE, my man? It's Vim. That's what this is. Popped up in my home feed. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Fine, that Java it is. Oh, because... Is C# like... annoying on Mac? I've never done it. It's pretty cool. What are you building? The goal is a poker game. Vim plus 800 plugins equals IDE. That's what I'm saying. But it's like exactly what I want. Job are you aiming for? Any tech internship over summer, or mostly software internship. But desktop or web app? I was thinking CLI tool because I don't really want this project to be that long. Yeah. I'm gonna ask you about yourself. I'm currently studying computer science. I mean, ask away. Poker against a bot, yeah. That is what I'm trying to build. C# plus Blazor on Windows. See, but I don't have access to Windows. Visual Studio is discontinued on Mac. If you're doing CLI, anything is fine, yeah. I know nothing about this writer stuff. But I would go with something simple like Python or C. Those are the funniest two examples you could have said. Something simple, Python or C. Yeah, I think that's fair. Prototype in Python, rewrite in Java. I think that's fair. I'll try that. Okay, so what do I think that I want? Do you have a degree, self-taught? How many years are you studying? I do not have a degree yet. I'm a second year CS student. Should probably just add that in my description. But yeah, second year CS student at Northwestern. What do you want to do in programming shit? Haven't found that out yet. Well, growing complexity, yeah. Okay, so let's start. What would be like the main? Let's just make like a main, and then we'll jump in, figure something out after. So I think essentially what we'll need is probably, I mean, we'll need some card object. We'll need a deck object. Or not object, but like in general. We'll need a player. Damn, so Northwestern's an elite school now? Yeah, Northwestern's pretty good. Congrats, thank you. Simple and different. So I know it's just funny when like, because Python is like one of the most abstracted, and then C is no abstracted. It's just funny. Probably like what, a hand? Maybe these two are the same thing-ish. No, because this will have like chip amount. Deck is just 52 of these. Fisher Yates for shuffling. Algorithm. Oh, interesting. All right, we'll do that. Fisher Yates. Player's a hand, there's a collection of cards. Yeah. Yeah. Do I think I need anything else? I'll need like a game state. Do I need game state actually? I need some set of game state. I don't exactly know what it is. I don't know if I need too much more. I mean, it's pretty simple to make. Well, I'll need like a function to determine wins, right? Yeah, like I don't know, best hand. Actions, choices, calculations for correct bet size, big blind, small, yeah. Because another thing that I'm gonna have to, like, I don't actually know at all how to implement, is like how to make these bot difficulties. I don't know how to play poker, but I imagine that you have rounds of something. Kinda? Yeah. That is really bad language for OOP. Yeah, but it's fine for prototyping. This is not like a full-scale project. This is probably going to take like 3 or 4 days. I kind of just need to start with something, so I don't know how good it is to just keep thinking about what languages to use. I don't know. Okay. So time for me to leave. Good night. Hey, good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I made a Selenium bot in Python a few years ago. Should have used Java. That might be the first time I've ever heard that sentence. should have used Java. Why is my Copilot on? Oh, because I was taking poli-sci notes. Where is it? Nope. Hello? I love this keyboard, but holy shit, am I slow right now. Wait, why? Why did I just see a little error? Working credit card system, don't talk to me about Java. Yeah. Wish these 16 ago. Hey, thanks, man. Good night. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. I don't know if this is right, but I'm kind of just gonna spitball. I don't really care. Suit is gonna be a string. Do you comma separate? I already kind of forget. Rank. So, is it suit and rank? Why can I not remember? What would be fastest to find this, actually? Let's go to my other project. Yes, rank. Appreciate you. Ah, it's from typing. Yeah, I should have known that. Yeah, okay. From data classes. Is it not selecting it? What did I fuck up in my config so it's not selecting it? What the fuck is going on? Why when I press enter is it not? Oh, that's real bad. What? Alright, whatever. Okay. Hola. Alright. So I need a card. Did I just say hola? I did. My roommate just walked in. So what? A hand is gonna have just 2 cards. I don't really need a whole data class for that. Alright, there's nothing else that needs to be in a hand. Or, does anything come from a hand? Work, thank you. I'll skip hand for a second, because I don't really need to, like, I don't think I really need a hand. Deck? What do I need for a deck? That's again just 52 cards. Well, I guess I could do an in play. think hand is an array of cards. Anything else, you're cheating. It's true. I really thought I should have thought this out before I started coding. So I should probably go back to that. I need to understand what I'm trying to do. So I'm fine with the data class of card. I think hand I don't think I need a data structure for because it's just 2 cards. Like I could literally just use a tuple. So like hand can be a tuple of card. So the basic game state is going to be something like we start, every player is initialized to some, like a player has a count, or not count, stack. This is going to be like, or no, it can be a float. Then when you play a hand, yeah. So do I implement hand as like always to be the best 5? Or I guess I could also do hand as more of hand to have like the given too. What are those called? Cards. So those are the whole cards, okay. So we have whole, that's this, and then maybe best, which is like array of 5. Making Texas Hold'em poker. That's what I'm thinking, yeah. I mean, you'll have to take your hand and the board cards as input. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a function. So I don't even know if you need that state actually. I guess you do, once you get to the turn, it might be useful. Keep these together, maybe you lose track of each one's. I don't think that's really an issue. I think for now, have whole and best. This can change so quickly. Like, once I finish this stream, I could immediately hate this structure, and then I'll just think about it more. Whole is going to be a tuple. Right? How do I do this in typing? Actually, I forget. I know I have tuples somewhere in here. I have a list. So it's brackets. It's gonna be card. Tuples not defined. I always did struggle with recursion. That is quite a good one, actually. I like that. I'm having a hard time for solving easy problem. Not able to make logic. I'm a beginner. Need advice. It's kind of just is repetition. Build your intuition. But also a lot of like things you can just reason about, like how would you solve it as a human? And then sometimes that gives you a decent structure. You know? This is going to be a list. Out of card. I'll hop off here. If you get stuck or have any questions, ping me on Discord. You can toss in a bit there. I would love that. And thank you for stopping by, John. Hope you have a good night, man. What Python version is this? Let's find out together. I don't know. Python 3 do you want? Is that what you're yelling me about? Dude, this new keyboard, I'm so bad at typing right now. What the fuck? .13. There you go. I haven't done a coding interview for a few years now. Do they do 8-out detection now? I don't know, actually. I'll explain the class annotations there. Yeah. I would not use Python without typing. What? I do want to fix one thing though. I had this is like completely unrelated, but I think I deleted like enter to be completion, which is really fucking my head up right now. Sorry, just give me a second. Where did I have that in here? Okay, here. So that's under completion. Mapping.preset.insert. I wonder if I still even have that. Completion complete app, maybe? Completion. Oh, here. Let's see if that fixes my issue. Okay, so what else do I need? Well, let's just try to do something really basic. Let's just do set you reach it. I really don't think it's like, I haven't really messed with my config much recently. Like probably in the past month-ish. It was just that one autocomplete thing because I mapped like cycling to capital K for some reason. But then I just couldn't type capital K. And I was like, what am I doing? What are we doing today? We're making Texas Hold'em. Or starting that. Definitely not going to finish it because I'm going to get off soon. So can we make a hand with whole equal to or you know what I should do? Have fun getting off. card1 equals card suit equals, let's just say hearts. Rank equals 7. Something like that. Let's make clubs. Let's make it do 7. And then print. And with the whole equal to card2. Missing for best. Oh, yeah. Best we'll just make empty for now. Python 3. I think I named it main. Alright. So that's obviously doing as I expected. Where do we want to go? We need to make a player. I think that's not going to be a data class. It's just going to be a class. Definite. Stack. What else does the player have? No, they just get initialized to a stack. Yeah? Do I believe that? I think I do. I'll initialize it to 100. So if that stack equals stack. Maybe we can do things like win streaks. Like, yeah, we can do that. God, this keyboard is making me go less fast than I want to, but whatever. And it has a hand, obviously. All right. Or do I make like a... I think I'm gonna do, let's make the generator random. Like a random hand. And then this is going to... What's that going to return? I'll return this. So for this random thing, but I also need this to be able to I'm gonna need this to take in like a cards, like a deck, Because then we can't be giving the same hand twice. See, what's up, sorry. See, I'd go to have multiple players. He's just playing live. See, we're not going to try to implement a multiple player. I was thinking of bots, actually. I was thinking bots, but not like some super hard detection. Or like super hard implementation of an AI playing or something like that. Live poker would actually be cooler. Need a deck to shuffle and pop 2 cards? Yeah. This is true. You don't get the same cards. Yeah, exactly. So I think for that I'll need something like, oh no, we're just archetyping right now. What would we need to take in for game state? That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's a small data set, you can generate it on game start and only shuffle it each round. Yeah, that's a fair idea. What do I need to start for a game? Like player number? Or a number of players? Or maybe really just a player array. What do I think is best? Do I take in a player array, or do I make the players dynamically and just take in the number of players in like a bot difficulty? Sorry, I did not even read your thing. I graduated into COVID-20. Took a year to get my first job. 2021 was lit. Everyone was hiring left and right. Dude, I fucking wish. The bright side, recruiters are starting to inbox me again. Hey, good shit, man. Happy someone's getting it. Okay. I think I'll take in a number of players and a difficulty. The player is a real or bot. Yeah, I'm just saying more so like, for right now, my idea is set up, like to set up a game, you need to know how many bots you want to set up. But I guess the thing I'm thinking of is, do I want to be that, like make that a game method? Or do I want to just make that an external method? I think for now I'm just going to make it a game method and then go from there. Because I do need the game to know what difficulty level it is. Right? Yeah, whatever. I'll change it if I hate it. Keep mistyping. Yeah. Difficulty, we're just gonna have a string now. No, like I technically could do an enum for this, but whatever. Self dot players equals, I don't know, surely that we just generate a method that's like something like this. Oh, and then I need to pass in I think something like that maybe. Dude, I keep pressing the wrong keys. What do you do with the button/blinds? Well, you can kind of just keep track of that manually. Or not manually, but like in game state, you can keep track of the index into the array that's button blind, and then you just increment with mod. I'll just keep going in a circle. So I guess that is like big blind. Something like this. I don't know if I love that implementation, but I'll do that for now. Okay. So then a bot will just be a player needs to know if we need to know if a player is a bot or not somehow. Because we need to assign difficulty. Is there like an extends in this? How you do at that? It'd be a bit annoying handling players going bust or joining the table. That's very true. I'll have to think more about it then. Yeah, because if someone busts, then like their index is invalid. No, but if someone busts, you can kind of just pop them from the array. But I get what you're saying, like the indices then get fucked up. I don't even know how you actually handle that in real. I guess it just continues through the person. I don't know, I'll have to think about it. Okay. Or not data classes, I want alright, it's the same syntax. Can just invalidate. What do you mean invalidate? Like keep a tracker of? If played as still playing or something? Yeah, that could work. Shit. Okay. Animal is the parent class with the init method. But can I? Can I override the init or like add more? If turn go all in. B. Yeah, I get methods, but can you not do... Let me just see if it yells at me. Oh, shit. Wait, bless autocomplete. What the fuck? LSB is sick. I don't have difficulty. I think that's fine. Their big blind goes bless. You have no small blind for the next turn. Oh, is that real? Let me copy that. We'll use that as my secret tool for later. Thank you. I'm gonna return. For now, I'm just gonna keep it as a list. Just saw this pop up. I don't know if I want to know what LMF stands for. Oh, what's up? Let's see. Back to you, brother. Thank you. We can kind of just do. Bot. But I need to know stack size. Whatever, I'm not going to put it for now. Started trying to learn coding too. Hey, nice, man. Wish you best of luck. Leaving you got this. Thanks, phone. I appreciate it. Okay. So let's change this to bots. Player equals do I want to pass in? What are you making right now? I'm just trying to like skeleton structure Texas Hold'em game. I'm gonna keep going. Actually make probably a CLI tool just to play against bots. Might make it a web app, not too sure. We'll get there eventually. But I think I'm gonna get off probably in like 5 minutes-ish. Do my little 2 hours. Do I want to start everyone off with the same buy-in amount? How does that go in actual poker? Like, if you buy in, does everyone have to buy in at the same amount in tournaments? Or is it like an upper bound? Let me look that up. How did you on LinkedIn? Hey. I appreciate the connection. Who do buy-ins work in poker tournaments? Okay, so it is fixed. Or whatever, I'll say it's fixed. So then I need to define buy-in, which is going to be an int. And we'll make a player. Stack is equal to the buy-in amount. These bots will also need to take in a buy-in amount. You get better at hitting that underscore. So bot stack will equal the buy-in amount and difficulty equal difficulty. Why are these not spacing out nicely? Are you creating a Texas Hold'em simulator game? Or at least I'm skeletoning that right now, and then tomorrow I'll probably write the majority of it. I wasted a lot of time today trying to figure out like what I even wanted to do. Hopefully I'll be more productive next stream. Okay. I'll have to figure out a better way to deal with this, because I don't exactly actually know. I'm going to do that right now. I'm developing a new project. I'm unable to think of login in that. Login? Like authentication? What do you mean? Oh, logic, yeah. It's always hard when you're first starting. But then once you get like a skeleton built out, you can flow easier. But yeah, right now I'm still trying to figure out what I want out of this game, really. You know? Because even this, it's like, do I want to define another class for like round? Like, not really. But I probably should. Maybe this is another idea. So you could have a data class that is for the round. And then it has community cards. Which is, again, a list of cards. Like my OpenSys project. Sure. You can join the Discord and put it in. I know you can't do links in YouTube chat. Maybe here's where we keep track of big blind. Maybe like a players thing. It's also a list of players. And then we could also define we're gonna need players being like names. You did an internship at a play, right? They giving you a stipend? That was last summer, and no, that was through Evanston, or like I was at Northwestern. It's like where Northwestern is. And so no, I didn't need a stipend. I was right here. All right, I need to think about this way more. I think this was not my most productive stream, even remotely, but I think I'm gonna end it here. I don't know, I'm not doing, I feel like I'm doing bad work. I'm gonna have to redo most of this. I'm gonna give this a lot of thought, and then we'll come back tomorrow, and we'll actually write shit. All right, appreciate everyone stopping by. I will see you all tomorrow for day, is it 30 tomorrow? I think it's 30. All right, good night, bye.